Your Tesla has some incredible hidden features. Lots and lots of really amazing features. Whether you've got a Model S, Model X, Model 3, Model Y, you're a brand new Tesla owner, or you've been driving a Tesla for years, in this video I am showing off 30 amazing Tesla tips, tricks, and hidden features that you actually need to know about. Trust me, I am not regurgitating some boring website list of dumb stuff you already know. These are amazing features that you're gonna love and use in your Tesla every single day. I've also got a couple of hidden features in this video that might sort of be illegal, that might actually get me in trouble, so let me just leave this disclaimer now. Try this at your own risk. I do not condone any of this behavior. Check your local laws and regulations and don't try this at home. Here are 30 amazing Tesla hidden features, tips and tricks for all models that you are going to love. And also, I'm doing a giveaway at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And also, I want to give a huge thanks to OptiWatt for sponsoring this video. More on them in a bit. Okay, now this very first tip might be one that'll get me in trouble, so let me just say this clearly. I do not condone doing this. I am not saying this is legal. You have to check with your local laws, rules, and regulations, though I do think it's an interesting tip to point out and just an interesting data point, and that is for all those of you who have asked, can you watch Tesla and YouTube and all this stuff while you drive? Technically, yes, you can. This video has been making the rounds online over the last couple of days of an interesting exploit that seems to sort of trick the car to think it's in park while you're driving. Obviously, this can be extremely dangerous. You should not be distracted as you drive, and you're also going to probably lose some important features of actually driving your Tesla because it thinks it's in park. But it looks like the system can be tricked to actually show you videos and even maybe gaming and stuff as you drive. Again, I'm not saying you should do this, though it is interesting that it apparently can be done. That is interesting, though I will say that if you're trying to find a way to give more helpful visual aids as you drive, like if you're a fan of CarPlay, for example, or Android Auto, there are some ways to actually get that on your Tesla. I've shown them before. Let me see if I have one here to show you. I actually do. This is the T2C box from Carlin Kit. I've showed this off before. This is a plug-and-play solution that'll give you Apple CarPlay or Android Auto wirelessly on your Tesla. It's not a perfect solution, but again, I've tested a lot, and this wins in the ease of use category because there's no DIY hacking. Moving from one controversial hidden feature to the other, let's talk about another hidden feature that you need to know about that might get me in trouble, that you should be warned not to use unless you know what you're doing, and that is service mode. Basically, if you go into your car settings here, you're going to go down to the software page and then tap and hold on where it says what your car's name is right there. If you type in here service, you can actually enter Tesla's secret hidden menu, which is service mode, which will let you do a lot of cool things inside of your Tesla. You're able to run diagnostics, you're able to check sensors and different parts of the car. There's a lot that you can actually do inside of here. You can do software reinstalls, you can do troubleshooting, and I'm just gonna jump through some of these things. You can see the cameras and you can see the sensors. You can make sure everything is working out okay. You can even see camera previews here if you wanted to, which is sort of cool to make sure that everything is running as it should be. Well, that's really cool. You can jump through. Tesla actually added this as an official feature, which I'll show you a little bit later, but it is kind of cool to see the actual service overlays here. I can see things on the connectivity with my car. Lots of cool things here you can do. Things you can see. Man, this is so cool. They've got really cool graphics. They actually just updated this not too long ago with some new stuff. So that's awesome. If you want to exit, just tap and hold on this, and this should get us out of service mode. Really cool. And it's a little basically bonus hidden feature that lets you go through a ton of other hidden features in your car. That is service mode. It's super cool. Now, you probably know your Tesla has a bunch of different cameras around it. You've got side repeater cameras, you've got cameras looking at the front, cameras looking in the back. You can use them for a lot of cool things, but one of my favorite features to use with those side repeater cameras is the blind spot camera feature. This is one of my favorite features Tesla added not too long ago that not many people know about, which is really awesome. And that is that when you're going to turn left or right, you can actually see a live camera preview of what is going to be in the corresponding lane. This is awesome. If you want to turn it on, we're going to jump in here to I don't know, which actually kind of leads us to our next cool hidden feature, which is the new search functionality. So if you want to look for something and you don't know where it is, you can actually search. So in this case, I want to look for where it says blind spot cameras. And there it is. It's actually going to be under autopilot. It is our automatic blind spot camera. So if I tap on that, it should bring us to where we want to go in the corresponding menu. Automatic blind spot cameras. So what's cool is I can go left or right with the stock and see what's in the corresponding lane. But not just that, but I can actually move this. So let's say I'm going to go right. I can actually move this into 3 positions. I'm going to bring this down. I can keep it up in the sort of upper left, which I think is my favorite preferred place. I could bring it down to the lower left, though when you're driving, it's sort of awkward to look down there past your wheel. Or you can even bring it out to the center of the screen and have it there. This is a really great feature. Really nice that Tesla lets you sort of customize where you want to drag this window. But basically, wherever it is dark gray is where you can drag it. So you can sort of pick on where you want it. Let's keep the pace up. I got a lot to get through, so let me blitz through 4 more hidden features you should know about. One is that you can actually save money on your premium connectivity plan. Not only can you actually redeem referral credits to get yourself free data in your car, but there's also a hidden annual plan that if you go into the Tesla app, you can actually jump through a couple of settings and switch from a $10 a month plan to a $99 a year plan. So save yourself $20 if you're going to use it in your car every single month. Also, I should mention that Tesla does offer a referral program. If you didn't know about it, if you own a Tesla, you can refer people to earn incentives. And right now, the referral program is better than it's ever been before. Not only do you, as the person using the referral link, get up to $1,000 off if you buy an S or an X, or $500 off a 3 or Y, but you also get 3 months of FSD. And also, for the person who's doing the referring, you will get up to 20,000 credits if it's an X or an X that the person takes delivery of, or 10,000 for a 3 or Y. You can use these referral credits to do things like buy supercharging miles. You can buy Tesla swag. You're able to buy Tesla accessories. You can even use your referral credits to go to the Cybertruck launch event that should be happening soon. So the Tesla referral program is awesome, better than it's ever been before. Now there's actually a real reason to use it. And if you are inclined to buy a Tesla and you want to give me some points, which I would appreciate, my referral link will be down below. Let's see, 2 more I want to mention. I got to look at my list to remember. Syncing profiles. If you own multiple Teslas and you're logged in on the same account, you can actually sync your profile, which includes your music streaming, it includes your seat positioning, your wheel position, your mirrors. All of that will actually sync from Tesla to Tesla. So when you get into another car, you tap your name and your little icon, and then it's going to sync all that stuff over to the other Tesla. And also, there is a cool way to automatically share a destination that you're looking at on your phone to your Tesla. Basically, if you go to the share sheet on iOS or the equivalent on Android, and then you tap to share your address with the Tesla app, it's going to automatically send that to the car. So when you jump in, the navigation's already loaded up, so you can just start driving and the destination is already inputted. All right, now I've got like 2 or 3 specific Model Y hidden features. So if you have a Model Y, listen up. Let me show you really quick a couple of cool things. One is that you can actually give your trunk a memory so it knows how high to open. So if I close my trunk and I open it up, if I stop it at a certain place, like let's say I stop it right here, or I can actually, manually use my arm to adjust this, and then I click in this button for about 5 seconds, you're gonna hear a sound in the car. I'm not sure if you heard that, but there was a sound that popped up in the car, and now my trunk is memorized to just open that far. So now if I open the trunk again, it's only gonna open that far. Now, one of the problems with this is that it's not location aware. It's not like the Model X where it sort of knows by certain locations how high to open the trunk. So you've sort of got to adjust based off where you are. But that's sort of cool. And if you want to reset it, just bring it all the way up manually. Click that in for about 5 seconds. Hear a chime. And that's that. One of the other cool Model Y hidden features is in the back. And again, I know I'm late to the party on this. I've showed this off before, but I still think it's cool. And that's 2 things back here. One is that the seats actually will go back farther than they look. If you actually click this button in, there's actually 2 different modes that you can actually click in for the seat. So they'll actually go back farther. By default, they're gonna be like up here, but they'll actually, if you click this button in once, twice, You can actually push those seats back, which is kind of cool. And then again, late to the party here, but if you're like me and you didn't know, this actually comes up as a headrest. It's really hard to do it with one hand, so I'm gonna do kind of a bad job, but you can kind of see there is actually a headrest for this middle seat, which is really cool. I never knew existed. So you can actually adjust these seats more than you thought. And also there is an adjustable sort of headrest for this middle seat in the back. When you're done, push it down there like that. That's it. But cool little hidden features here on the Model Y. Now, these next set of hidden features are actually kind of cool because they extend beyond your physical car. As cool as your Tesla may be, in a way, we're sort of limited on what Tesla decides to do, the features they want to add, when they want to add them, what you can do with the stock Tesla app. But more and more these days, one of the most amazing things about owning a Tesla is experiencing all of these amazing third-party apps and services. And one of my favorites actually is one that'll actually save you money. Now, as great as it is to have all these smarts built into our Tesla, one big feature that Teslas are missing is the ability to automatically save you money, or so we thought. Your Tesla can actually save you money every time it charges, but only if you know about the secret sauce that makes that happen. And in this case, that secret sauce, or really just the magic behind it all, is this video's sponsor, Optiwatt. With a few simple taps on your phone or clicks on your computer, you can easily sync your Tesla account with your Optiwatt account totally for free, and then Optiwatt is going to automatically manage your charging for you and ensure that you are always charging your car when rates are at their cheapest. Basically, Optiwatt is going to look at your exact utility plan. It's going to see all the pricing, how it varies throughout the year, and if it's going to change by the month or the quarter, whatever it is, Optiwatt is going to check your specific plan, and then it's going to ensure that your car is charging when rates are at their cheapest, saving you money automatically without you having to do anything. It could not be easier. And personally, I love that Optiwatt is giving you way more control over your charging than the stock Tesla app will, and also lets you see a detailed breakdown of each of your charging sessions so you can get an exact idea of how much sort of range and energy was expended, and also exactly how much each individual session costs you. And to make things even better, Optiwatt is now expanding these smarts and these automatic savings over to more parts of your home, easily connecting to your smart thermostat. Just how you can easily connect your Tesla to your Optiwatt account, you can now seamlessly pair your smart thermostat to Optiwatt as well with a couple of simple clicks. Again, Optiwatt is taking into account my specific utility plan, and I can see my usage now, and more importantly, I can see my exact cost of how much it's going to cost to heat or cool my home to my desired temperature, giving me way more control and way more of an idea of how much my energy bill actually costs me on a day-to-day basis. So there is not a better time than right now to charge smart with Optiwatt. Save money, save time, save hassle, also save the planet by charging responsibly. Charging shouldn't be this hard, and it should not be this hard to save money. That's why Optiwatt is here. Get Optiwatt today. It could not be more simple. Again, it's automatic. It's going to save you money. And again, it's totally 100% free for your energy with your car and also for your heating and cooling in your home as well. It is awesome to see what Optiwatt is doing. If you want to get started today and check it out for yourself today and really get this all set up in like under 5 minutes, and again, totally for free, hit the link down below to learn more and check out Optiwatt for yourself today. I'm obviously a big Optiwatt fan myself. I thank them for their continued support of this channel, but a couple other I do want to mention as well that are great that you should check out. One is a Better Route Planner. It is a great free online tool that lets you get a better understanding of the route you're going to take when you're going on a road trip, whether you want to do some supercharging stops or maybe do alternative routes to what Tesla recommends. Full disclosure, they're actually now owned by Rivian, and there's talks that maybe Rivian may fold more and more of their technology into Rivian's own software stack. So not sure what the future of this site would be, but it's been a great resource for the last couple of years. Teslas are known for their very minimal and simple interior. Some people love the way this looks and they love having no buttons. Some people wish there are actually more physical buttons. And one quick note, if you do actually want more physical buttons in your Tesla, this is not sponsored, but I do love the folks over at Enhance Auto. They make these sexy buttons. To my knowledge, they make the only solution that does this, and that is that they give you physical programmable buttons that you can put in your Tesla to actually do common actions. So I have one right there just for opening my glove box, but I can program program them for a bunch of things. They can help with autopilot nag. They can control your media. They can control your HVAC system, your acceleration mode. They have 3M adhesive on them, so you could stick them in different places around the car. I actually have, I can't really show you, but I've got one more button under there that helps me with autopilot, but I can't get the camera under there. But anyways, they've got really cool physical buttons that you can actually add to your Tesla. So if you do want physical buttons, you can add those. But in order of sort of taking advantage of what you've got stock with the car, a couple of things you can do. One is that everything these days sort of lives in this dock, sort of in the bottom of the screen, sort of like on your phone or tablet. And what you can actually do is not only can you actually see the different icons you've got, but if you tap on these 3 dots, you can see all of the different apps available for you. And if you want to bring one from here to here, just like on your phone or tablet, just drag and drop. Drag, drop, and there it is. And if you want to remove anything, tap on that X and that's going to remove it. So the dock is sort of really the heart of your applications. This is really everything on the car. But some people don't like touchscreens. You'd rather do things another way. One of the other things you can do is use the scroll wheels in a couple of interesting ways. One is by using voice commands. So if I click in this wheel on the right, this little scroll wheel, I'm going to get the voice command prompt, which will let me do different things. I can say, turn on AC. And that's going to turn on the AC. I can have it open apps for me. I can have it do a bunch of different things just with my voice. You can send messages and you can do different things, though it's not, I should be clear here, it's not a smart assistant. It's not a Google or Siri replacement. It's more of just a car assistant, but it can open the charge port. It can turn on and off different things. So voice commands do exist. And also there's now a new feature that lets you program these steering wheel buttons, scroll wheel buttons, I should say, to do different things. If you come in under the settings here, and oddly enough, they're under display, but you can now actually change the scroll wheel buttons and customize what they do. And that setting is going to be, did I miss it? Oh, there it is right there. I'm sorry, I'm blinking here. It's right here, and I can actually change this to do different things. So I could have it save a dash cam clip. I could have it adjust display brightness. I could have it adjust steering wheel heat, acceleration mode. If you want to make the most out of the physical buttons you've got in your car, this is a cool way to go. I still think that the enhanced auto buttons, these sexy buttons, can do way more than what these scroll wheel functions will allow you built in. But if you do want to sort of add some more control to your Tesla and not have to use your voice or fumble with the touchscreen, you can actually customize the scroll wheel button there to do a bunch of cool things, so that when you long press it, it'll do different things. So that's super cool there. And then I guess I'll show you one more hidden feature while I'm here in terms of display. Just while we're here, you can reduce the blue lights. If you're not a fan of blue light at night and you want to have something warmer to sort of keep you more awake and give you less eye strain, there's a relatively new feature here, I think in the last update or two, which is reduce blue light, which is now there under the display settings right inside of your Tesla settings. All right, here's a cool hidden feature that not many people know, and that is that you can actually get official Tesla products from the non-Tesla online store. For example, if you want the mobile connector, if you want the NEMA 1450 adapter, or you need a J1772 adapter, or if you need any sort of charging adapter, there's a good chance that your local service center will actually have this in stock. You can give them a call, and actually many times you can buy official Tesla accessories and really these charging products in person at your local service center. So definitely be sure to check out on that. Also, if you want the Tesla wall connector, and I'm assuming a growing number of other Tesla accessories, you can actually buy those from online and physical brick and mortar stores. For example, both Amazon and Best Buy carry the latest Tesla wall connector. So maybe you're handy with electrical and you're going to install it yourself. You've got an electrician coming out and you don't want to wait for, again, who knows how long until Tesla ships it to you from their online store. You can actually walk into a Best Buy and pick this up physically, or you can even go on Amazon and get it primed to you. Kind of cool that you can get these Tesla accessories from other online destinations that don't include Tesla.com. All right, now let's say you're driving along in your car and something was to happen. Maybe there was an accident in front of you, maybe somebody hit you. What do you do when the worst happens and you want to save a clip? There's actually a couple of different ways to do it. There are 2 features built into the Tesla you probably know about. There's Dashcam and Sentry Mode. I've gone through those in different videos. I'm not going to bore you with it. But I do want to show you the 3 different ways you can actually save a dash cam clip as you drive. One of the ways to do it is to actually come in here and then find the dash cam icon, which is right there, and then tap on that. When you're actually in drive, doing that is going to obviously save the clip of what is going on. To make your life easier though, what I would recommend is taking this dash cam icon and you want to drag it down to your dock. And the reason I recommend doing that is so that when you're driving and something was to happen, you can just come down here, press that icon, and then it's automatically saved. You don't want to have to go hunting for an app, or the icon rather, when something is happening. And then my other favorite, probably my preferred method, is honk to capture. Basically, whenever you honk the horn, if something was to happen, that is going to be saved on the Sentry Mode drive in a special partition and not overridden. To turn that on, go down to, I believe it's under Safety and Security. We're going to scroll down and we're going to look for that. Maybe it's under somewhere else. Let's see. There it is, actually honk to capture right there. So dash cam, if we have that set to on honk, then whenever I honk the horn, it's going to automatically save that clip inside of the dash cam. Other cool thing to note is that if you want to view those clips, this same icon that lets you save a dash cam clip while you're actually, driving is actually going to be the same icon you're going to use to view the clips while you're not driving. So if you have that icon down there, it sort of serves double purpose. It's going to obviously make sure you can save clips, then obviously you can also view them when you are in park. So sort of double duty there with that icon. Those are 3 different ways you can save a dash cam clip as you drive, and that's how you review them too. Tesla also recently rolled out Bluetooth controller support to all models, so now you can use your PS5 or Xbox controller or your favorite Tesla controller to actually play games in your Tesla. That's really cool to see. Also, most Teslas these days do have a bioweapon or biohazard defense mode that basically will do a very clean purification of the air outside of you. So if you're stuck in a dangerous situation, maybe you're near a wildfire or you're around somewhere that has really bad air quality, you can turn on that mode to make sure the air inside of the cabin is going to stay as clean as possible. If you're having issues in your Tesla, holding down on both scroll wheels simultaneously is going to reset the car and do what's called a soft reset. That should basically reboot the car and fix the issue you're having. Though if you do jump into, I believe, under the service menu, you can actually fully shut down the car, then bring it up again for more severe issues. We've still got a bunch of features to cover, so let me start blitzing through some of these a little bit faster. One of my favorite hidden features here is with the HVAC system. When it is on, there are 2 different ways you can turn it off. You can come up here, I guess 3 ways. You could use the voice command to say, hey, turn AC off. I could tap on here, and then I could tap on the power button and actually turn it off. But the better way, which is way faster, is when it's on, just tap and hold on where it says low on either side. There's no passenger here, so it's off on this side. But if I tap and hold on where it says low, it's going to turn it off. Way faster than having to do the whole double tap situation. Something else I really like in a new update they added this not too long ago is with Tesla Theater. That if I open up Tesla Theater and I may be enjoying some Netflix or some YouTube and I'm watching stuff, but I want to do something else in the car, you used to have to actually exit, go all out to do what you need to do, then go back in. It was a horrible thing. Now Tesla makes this way easier because what I can do is come up here. There's a little icon, the little minimize icon, or I guess I should say the full screen icon, and that's going to bring this down into a minimized window. So now I can jump into other settings. I can do what I need to do, still having YouTube open in the background. And then when I'm ready to go back to full screen, I can tap on that and that'll bring me back to full screen. This works with any of the Tesla Theater apps, by the way, which is sort of cool. And I can jump out of that. I guess I could swipe down and get out of it, but it's going to work with Hulu. It's going to work Disney, TikTok, Twitch, whatever you're using. That's really cool. A couple other things here to note is that I can actually come in here to my car settings under service, and I can tell the car what kind of tires I need. Not only, which is kind of cool right now, there's a new feature, tire service mileage. It'll actually tell me when I last got my tire serviced. But if I come in here to wheel and tire, if I do happen to change my wheels or tires for any reason, to go from summer, winter tires to go to all season tires, whatever the case may be, I can actually tell the car what that change was because that's going to dictate my range. Same for wheels and same for tires. Another cool feature here is with the camera preview. As I showed you before in service mode, you got a preview of all the cameras around your car. You can now do that here as well. So hey, here's me recording this video. Hey, internal cabin camera. I can go back here and I can see all the different camera previews previews of the different cameras around the car, which is awesome to see. This isn't super useful because it doesn't actually give you access to all these recordings, but you can actually just see, if you wanted to see a preview of all the cameras in your car, that's what they look like there. And then one other feature I will show you here is with the car color customizer. And that, I believe, is going to be under entertainment if I can find it. Under the toy box, I can actually come here to the car colorizer and change my car. So if I happen to get a matte finish on my car, or I got a metallic finish or a solid, I can actually come in here and change the car to different colors. So maybe if I wanted to do a yellow, or I got the car wrapped green, or whatever it was, if you got your Tesla with a certain factory color and then you wrapped it and did something else, you can obviously change that here, and that's going to change not only in the car, but also in the Tesla app. Or if you just want to do something fun and you don't like the boring preview of your car and you wanted, like, let's say hot pink, for example, you can actually change that and make that change, and then it's going to stay there with your car if you wanted something different. So cool little thing if you want to change the color, or again, like if you get your car wrapped and you want to make sure it's accurately reflected, that is the way to do it in that menu. And I think that is it. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts on all this, guys? What is your favorite hidden feature inside of Teslas? I know there are many that seem very common, some that are more advanced, secret hidden service menus. What are your favorite hidden features that you use in your Tesla every day? Hopefully these 30 or so were helpful for you. Let me know down below. Leave your favorite. Also, still doing a giveaway. You can win $25 of free Amazon gift card money. All you've got to do is subscribe to the channel, drop a comment on this video, and drop a like down below. Just hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, subscribe, and you're going to be entered to win a free Tesla, or I guess I should say, I guess you could win a free Tesla shirt or $25 of Amazon money. I think most people would prefer. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for your support. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.